What was banned in your school because of a crazy incident? For Picture Day, the administration banned students from wearing glasses in their school photos. This was because the previous year about 9 classes of students wore the same pair of glasses and passed them around until about 75% of the student body had taken a picture with those same glasses on. It was pretty damn hilarious. Even if the kids needed their glasses, they weren't allowed to wear them out of the fear that the same bifocal bonanza would happen again. Why do schools care about this? Silly bans. Because of a parent gang association. Damn, we da dinosaur silly ban gang, so you better keep yo dumb ducks away from us. My high school banned the word meep. You know, like from the Muppets? Teachers thought meep was used to mean something else, like something sexual. Nope. It was just funny to murmur it in the middle of class. Dressing up for Halloween, because Summa had to come to school dressed as a D. Better than some D who came dressed as an A. They banned pogs at my elementary school. It's all fun and games until you play for keeps. Pogs were awesome. I brought mine to school in a briefcase. I was a legit businessman. Eating in the library. Some kid slammed a cheeseburger in a book and placed it back on the shelf. To be honest, I'm surprised eating in the library was allowed in the first place. No library I've been in, school or otherwise, has allowed eating or drinking. Students weren't allowed to use the elevator after a couple was caught having sex in it. Our high school only allowed students with injuries, and the fat teachers to use ours. Glue sticks. There was a fad where people would throw glue sticks onto the ceilings all around the school. It became a big game about who can get one in the most bizarre place. Did they also have to ban pencils? Also, what location won? A couple years after I started high school, my former middle school banned lotion because a bold young chap was found servicing himself in the locker room. They posted "no lotion" signs all over the school. Why not just "no masturbating"? In 8th grade, I was part of the first graduating class of a new school in my town. Since it was just starting out, administration was still finding its way. Because of this, as the year passed, they banned glue because of sniffing, Sharpies ditto, and vandalizing. Rubber bands, they were used to fire wasps, little pieces of paper, at each other. Tennis balls, chucked them at each other for some reason. Walking across the cafeteria, or switching tables, or even walking clockwise around the cafeteria. They decided you could only walk counterclockwise around it, to avoid students bumping into each other. And we had assigned seats. Guy at closet table clockwise to you, hey come sit with us. You, nah, too far of a walk. Our lockers in high school after someone set off a pipe bomb in his. Really, everyone here is more concerned with the lockers than a kid setting off a pipe bomb in the school? I want to hear what the F that day was like. Boxing gloves, because a couple of years ago, a few guys started a fight club in one of the bathroom stalls. Inside a single stall? You sure that was fighting and not another word that starts with F? Zip ties. People used to quietly and slowly zip tie people to their desks through their belt loops during class. Fuckers. People used to secretly zip tie people's backpacks in my school, and scissors were already banned. Axe body spray was banned from my middle school because some kid sprayed the remaining of his can into his mouth. He ended up doing some pretty serious damage to his tongue, inner mouth, throat and even stomach, and got really sick. To be honest, I'm kinda glad it got banned. Then kids only smelled like Bo without that strange addition of whatever axe they constantly had on. Google. We have to use Bing. I don't even know why. Cashing in on their Bing rewards? Butter packets. A group of bored middle school boys stole butter packets from the cafeteria and decided it would be hilarious to butter the top of a stairway, including the railings. A couple students slipped and the vice principal fell down the entire staircase. So yeah, after that we had to eat biscuits without butter. We weren't allowed to bring backpacks or bags of any kind to school during the last 2 weeks of the year due to a senior prank that involved water balloons filled with bleach, urine, and paint. My school doesn't allow backpacks due to school shootings. But one sling bags are allowed, so I just wear one of those. Apparently my high school used to have an archery club. For the mentally handicapped students. You kinda see where this is going. Someone got shot with an arrow, archery club banned. _de_. One of my teachers is very laid back but has a strict no phone rule while he's teaching. 2 kids decided to buy walkie-talkies and bring them to class just to mess with the teacher. Now at the beginning of every year or semester he writes his cell phone policy on the board as well as his no walkie-talkie rule in capital letters. Damn, the girl sitting behind me has great cans, over. Silly bands. So apparently a kid got hit by a giraffe in the eye and had to go to the hospital. I managed to get flash drives banned for about 2 weeks because I put the Halo demo on the majority of the computers. Dodgeball, because most games in girls' gym classes usually ended up as a race war or cat fight. High school. Flipping pennies. Group of people would flip a penny and if it landed on the side you called out, you would cheer, if it didn't you still cheered. Administration said that this was being used as a distraction to the teachers so that fights could go on elsewhere without them knowing. One guy got suspended for penny flipping. In my middle school, they banned kids from saying, "Whoop, there it is." Yep. If you said it, you got detention. Are you gonna whoop me? Glowsticks, because at one of the dances, some kids were ripping them apart and throwing the chemicals over the crowd, resulting in some getting said chemicals in their eyes. Glow-in-the-dark eyeballs. They might be onto something. Tater tots were banned after Napoleon Dynamite came out. Apparently people kept hiding them in their pockets. But tater tots are one of the few things the cafeteria can't F up. Bouncy balls. A bunch of seniors in my high school dumped a few thousand bouncy balls in the main hallway during the time between the morning periods. Kids grabbed them, started throwing them. There were reports of people getting injured, though everyone suspected such reports were exaggerated. By the next day, being caught with a bouncy ball was grounds for immediate suspension. This included holding one, passing one, tossing one, even just bouncing it outside. Stayed that way all year.